Hello everyone, and welcome to the stream. So today we're going to mess around, of course, with the new Tiger. Not really a particularly over-the-top kind of troop, but there are some instances where we might be able to utilize her, or I think it's a her, I keep calling her, that we could be able to utilize the ice storm that she creates, the blue thing that she creates, so that's pretty nice. The other thing that we were going to be messing around with is Pharos-Ra, because why not? It was Eclipse Day today, so in the theme of Eclipse, we shall use Pharos-Ra as Eclipse. Oh no, all my chat just went away real quick. Oh, there it is. Okay. That's weird, there was a slight delay on it. I'll say hi in a moment, it's still loading everything. There it goes. Hello, Henny. Hello, GGG. Hello, Bridget. Hello, Gaming. Hello, Strawn. Hello, Maximuse. Welcome all. Welcome, welcome. And Maximuse, we actually got you back in the guild today, too. So yeah, let's go, and yeah, this is basically the only Snow Hunter team I think I'm really going to bother with, so I'll probably go and move over to Pharos-Ra teams. Any codes? Yes, we will have a code in about half an hour to an hour-ish. Yeah, we will have a code this stream. Well, move that over. Hello, D. Morarity. Welcome. Hello, Solo Boss. Welcome as well. Welcome, welcome. Okay, well, move the reds over. Try getting ourselves the full amount of mana that we're going to be needing. So try for purple, we don't get it off the top. We'll just go and swipe it down to get the purple there, which will recrystallize us, and then just go for the Dragon Soul and go from there. But yeah, I didn't really get to see much of the Eclipse. I got to see like part of it kind of go over, but the area that I was in didn't get like the full effect of it. So, oh well. Hello, Kevin. Welcome. I was in the kind of area where it was going to be going, but it didn't come like directly over where, like where I am. It like ran like through the middle of South Carolina, but it didn't hit the northern part of it. Oh, you got a legendary, nice. Which one was it? Not sure which one you were referring to with that. Also, hello Jesse, welcome. Yeah, let's go bring out some Pharos-Ras, because I'm pretty sure I won't be using the new troop that much. It's pretty lackluster. There are some very situational things that we might use an Ice Storm for, but using it just for the Ice Storm seems a little bit counterproductive when we could just put a mana generator on the team. Summon Farm I might still use just so we can get the summoning, though I'm pretty sure I'm going to get it naturally just from playing normal battles. So let's go replace this out. Where's Techni? You thought he was in it too. Oh, he actually just left. Actually, you pretty much took his spot, Maximuse. He left and you went into it. He made to go create his own guild. The main reason for this is he's not a fan of Guild Wars. So, since Guild Wars ended up coming back recently, he ended up leaving again. And then he just formed his own little small guild for newer players. It's kind of funny. He's the highest level in the game, making a guild for newer players. It's kind of interesting. But yeah, he went off to go make his own guild. I think it's like the 3rd different guild he's made. I think he named it like Sparkle Walrus or something. He made a pretty funny GIF for it too, or he got a funny GIF. It has like a GIF of a walrus with a sparkling mustache. Actually, let me go get a link for that. It's pretty funny. Let me go see if I can find that real quick. There it is. Found it. Let's see. Let me open this in a new tab. He named it the Glitter Walruses. The Glitter Walruses is the name of his guild. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Click undo. And copy this, and that should bring to the right page. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So this right here. Yeah, the Glitter Walruses. And this is the link that he made, or the picture that he put up there. It's pretty funny. Glitter Walruses. It's a walrus with glitter. That glittery mustache of gloriousness. But yeah, it's pretty funny. Yeah. The highest level in the game just made his own little small newer player guild. If any of you are interested, go join it. Though I'm pretty sure most of you might be past the kind of newer player phase at this point. Okay, what was I about to go do now? Oh yeah, Pharos-Ra. How could we not do Pharos-Ra on today? Pharos-Ra of all Pharos-Ras. Well, we already have the Valkyrie, that's perfect. Generally, Valkyries essentially always used with a Pharos-Ra. Not quite sure what I want to use with it these days. We could throw in the Dragon Soul. We're going to need at least one other thing that creates souls. We do have Valkyrie, so I guess we could just run based on that alone and just go for more of a like tank Gorgolfa into a, oops, not what I needed. Put that up there, and then just get something with like the green, like a KrissTigger to hold our base for damage. So we'll roll with something like this. See what we can do. Go for a red yellow, it looks like. Even though we won't use as many of those yellows, because of course he's just going to convert them. Still gonna set it. It's not really a loop Pharos-Ra kind of team, mainly just a get a lot of souls and then start crushing them with Golgotha into cast kind of team. So let's go with a red yellow. And the reason we're doing this is he has a solar eclipse as his ability. So quite fitting for a day like today. So let's call it solar eclipse. Why not? We'll mess with a couple different Pharos-Ra teams for the occasion. If I can type. There we go. Solar eclipse. There we go. Well, let's go run with this. How do you get a Valkyrie? Valkyrie is in Gold and Glory chests, is where a Valkyrie is. Gold and Glory. Those are the two main chests you would want to open if you're trying to find yourself a Valkyrie. Generally, you can get it in a couple hundred Glory chests. It's a little bit harder getting off a gold chest, but it still is possible to do so. Okay. Where do we need to move? Yeah, Valkyrie is a really low rarity troop and really nice to have. Early on in the game, you can't fully utilize her because she has a really, really low soul gain. But the more magic kingdoms you get, the more useful she becomes. And mine can do all the way up to 18. Realistically, yours, as soon as you get her, I believe only does 2 souls. But you can easily get that to upwards of 6, probably even all the way to 10, just by leveling her and by getting a couple magic kingdoms to synergize with her. She's one of the troops that benefits a pretty big deal by actually having additional magic for her. So right here, we'll just go and get rid of the brown, get some pokes, go and start getting some Pharos-Ras. I'm trying to get extra turn Pharos-Ras. It doesn't look like we're going to be able to get alignment for it. Nope, still no alignment for it. Let's just throw a Golgotha. Maybe he'll give it to us. Nope, even worse. Oh, no, never mind. There it is right in the corner. So we'll just move those greens out the way just to get them off. And we can go do our poke. We don't have enough souls yet. Maybe I should have done Valkyrie first. That's still going to be enough damage to kill, though, but not as high of a potential as we could have gotten. We'll go and move that down. That gives us another Pharos-Ra. No alignment, but we can still go for another single kill. And let's see. Valkyrie. We don't want to do this on purple. I guess it wouldn't be too big a deal if we did. Let's go and get rid of red, I guess, and move all that down. And now we should be able to land a Valkyrie on non-purple. Or not. All this board, and there's nowhere to put it. We'll just move that over. Now we can do it on something that's not purple. There we go. And still no alignment, so we'll go and just do greens there. Get our extra turn, and that is matched. This is ending with a Pharos-Ra and the final Eclipse. Could it be that Cabarrus is bugged as of now? He almost always devours when using his skill. You counted the last 40 times, and the enemy ended up doing it 37 times. I've not been seeing him that much, so I don't know for sure if he's bugged, and we'd have to test him for like an hour or two to really know. I think he's working as intended. I know in Guild Wars when I've been facing it, seems like it's been about 50% when I've been seeing him attack me. So, I don't know, I haven't been seeing much. Maybe on console it could be bugged, maybe. Because console does get really weird bugs sometimes. Once they get fully up to date, that will likely start to cease to exist, though. Because eventually the PC version and the console version are essentially going to be the exact same game. Soon TM. Okay, well, I should have not removed the yellow. I don't know why I actually went for that. That's one of the colors we kind of need to keep on the board. Not as big a deal as removing, like, maybe purple or something. But still shouldn't have removed it. So we'll just get rid of all the browns. We already have full mana on it, so we don't need to worry about them. Now would be a great moment for Pharos-Ra, but it looks like we don't even need it because we can just go and kill it out. And there we go. Oh, you seriously agree with it? I don't know. Has Cabarrus been that bad? I could try finding some Cabarrus teams to fight. I don't really... Oh, here's one. I don't really see them all around that often, though. Oh, I gotta go for my revenge rival, though. It's too much extra resources. It's 2 times gold and 5 extra glory. But yeah, if we find any more Cabarrus teams when we don't have a revenge or something, I'll go and fight them and see what's up with it. And see how badly it devours us. Assuming we don't win before it actually does so. So we'll get down our Gorgoltha there. That will give us a nice little poke to do. Guess we remove purple for the yellow. And then we just Gorgoltha to clear out the board, so our previous move didn't matter. And let's just get rid of something like brown. Get our little poke. Get a Valkyrie down on green before he goes crazy. Oh, Gorgoltha with 0 magic. That's awful. No extra turn. Decent amount of mana, but no extra turn. Move that over. Still the case. Do I throw it just because? I guess we could. That or throw down like KrissTigger or something. I don't really see a good spot for it though. Yeah, we'll just throw a Pharos-Ra and get rid of that. There we go, we got our Pharos-Ra back and a bunch of cascades for a map, but unfortunately that wasn't actually an extra turn. Speaking of extra turn, can I actually do this for an extra turn? There's no obvious ones around. So I'm just going to go and I guess Pharos-Ra him. And then that's match. There we go. When you use it, nothing works. When the AI uses it, it always devours you. I think that's just bias from happening to be using it every single battle and never really seeing too many Cabaruses. Well, there's some. It's on my, what is it called? It's not on the actual PvP though, but let's go battle it real quick and count how many times it devours. If it even gets any off. It probably will, because after a Pharos-Ra cast, there's going to be a bunch of purple on the board that he's going to try using. I need to try not to Skull distracting him, just so he deliberately gets Devours on us. I want to give him Devours, but I don't want to give him, like, too much, though. So we'll go use that, get ourselves a Pharos-Ra. Can't use it yet, probably going to just remove the blue, even though that's something we kind of use a lot. And now we can Pharos-Ra. Oops, I think I might have accidentally won. Again. Gosh, the problem of accidentally winning. Okay, well, we'll get rid of Browns. Yeah, I accidentally killed him. Wait, I need to get it on my 3 trophy, I think. Because all the 1 trophy ones are probably going to be too weak. So that was a little bit towards the luckier side. But yeah, I haven't been seeing that many Cabaruses around. Ever since it got nerfed, most people have dropped it as their defend team. Hello, Humberto. Welcome. Go easy on the guy. He's from your guild. Oh, sorry. Was that the one we just destroyed? Whoops. Yeah, we ended up getting a pretty lucky board at the beginning and then kind of just snowballed from there. There we go. And just throw that down. Get ourselves our pokes. Ooh, that's actually really annoying. I have no direct counter to that. Yeah, we'll just Gorgoltha then. Got lucky on it. Then we can KrissTigger into a Pharos-Ra. Need to get a Valkyrie off too. You know what? Let's Pharos-Ra first, even though it does almost no damage. Yeah. If we could if we could do blue for an extra turn on something that wasn't yellow or purple, I would take it right now. But we can't. So the game plan then is to throw this down. Just to get the poke. Of course it does very little damage. Because we didn't get the thing yet. I might just have to convert this, even though I don't want to have to do it on purple. There's no yellow, so it wasn't going to extra turn anyways. So move that over. Take the skull. Oh, we might not even need to use the thing on it. There we go, perfect. Oh, come on, it got a revive. Oh well, it's not too big a deal. Basically, like we're starting the battle over again, except he starts with a ancient horror instead of a silent one. So not much of a difference. Okay. Do we bother with the skull? No, I don't even think we need to. We can just throw KrissTigger into anything, then Gorgoltha, then Pharos-Ra. So Gorgoltha, then Pharos-Ra, ideally. Okay, good, it is there. So we'll go get rid of the main objectives. Take whatever else we need. No worries that we can do a Pharos-Ra. We can always just keep Gorgoltha. The reason I actually put Gorgoltha in my team is for, basically just for the board clear, is why I put it in my team. So that whenever we have a board that's not really good for Pharos-Ra, we can just get rid of it and then instantly get a board where we can just destroy the enemy team with. All the eclipses. There may have only been 1 eclipse today, but we can do like 5 per battle. There we go. Try using the normal Pharos Guardian. Wait, Pharos Guardian. Why did I say Pharos Guardian? Wait, what is FG? Forest Guardian. I knew it was something Guardian. Try using the normal Forest Guardian team with Cabarrus yourself. That way you can tell your side of Devours. Okay, let's see. Let's see what we get for our amount of Devours then. Yeah, I guess I'll go with that team. It's a really, really slow team to use with Invade, though. It works for defend, but for invading, it's like so ridiculously sluggish. We'll go and try it out a couple times. So let's go, what's his name? Cabarrus? I keep mispronouncing it so badly that I can't even remember how to say it sometimes, or spell it, or what the name is. Forest Guardian. And Giant Spider with a double green banner. Oops, I just typed in goat. Goat, what? Because my keyboard is off, so whenever I type the things, it makes like a goat spider, a goat spider. Goat spider does whatever a goat spider does. Let's see. Yeah, double green is the banner. Oh wait, no, it's not. It's frozen banner. No, we don't need yeah, we do need frozen banner. Never mind, I forgot. We need the extra +1 to purple. There we go. Okay, frozen banner. You finished the event with Elspeth team? Yeah, I saw someone post on the forum. They got 147 kills in one battle. Or summons, I mean. 147 summons in one battle. Okay, so let's count how many Devours we do. At Great Mall, you don't count. Okay, so let's count. 1. Well, so far we're pretty far ahead. Oh no, he has a thing though, which kind of just denied all of our purple things. So far we're 1 and 0. I can't really do anything because there's no purple on the board. Can we convert it? No, because there's no purple on the board. There's brown to green, but there's no alignment for that either. What do I get rid of? The only thing I can even cast this on is the other color I need. Now they're in the wrong alignment. The right colors I need, but they're just not in the right spots. Yeah, this beginning of the battle is going to go so ridiculously slow. Mainly because of Mercy. Okay. Oh, wait, did we have Forest Guardian alignment? I forgot to double check it there. We do right there, though, so we'll throw that down. And that gives us that. And we get to recast. Still no Giant Spider. The struggle of no board clear. We'll go for the Skull Poke. There we go. We got it on red, surprisingly. Only 2 purples on the board, but it still manages to grade it 5 times. So far we're, what, 1 and 0, I think it was? I don't think we've done a single one since then. So let's go and kill that out. See if we can Devour again. Devour can still trigger on death. So this would still give us a data point. Well, so far we're 2 Devours and 0 non-Devours. So yeah, I think it's fine. So far we're on a perfect 100% Devour rate. Or then again, maybe it is glitched, but it's glitched for everyone to get Devour. But yeah, so far we're on a 100% Devour chance after 2 Devours. Of course, that's very small data, so let's just go do another battle. But we'll do it up against all dragons, just so we don't have to deal with freeze. Yeah, you could be right, but it also applies to the player if it is. But yeah, so far two casts, both devoured. So maybe it is glitched. Where do we go? Go take the blue over. Convert out red. Is that seriously not an extra turn? There's so much purple next to red. And none of that actually aligns to an extra turn. Well, we'll try for a Devour then. Can we get 3? Nope. Okay, so far we're 2 and 1. Which is still way above average. It has 40% chance. Where do we even move? I guess we'll just take some greens. Let's see. Okay, we'll go and do it on the green right there. And we're 2 and 1. We're 3 and 1. So that is way above average. So it could just be random luck. Let's see. 4 and 1. Yep, that is quite above average. We're at 80% Devour rate so far. So maybe there is some kind of glitch with him making him Devour more. We would need way more data though than just that. go take that. Go and convert out brown, I guess. See, we're 4-1 so far. 4-2, which is what, 66% chance. And that's going to be about all for just skulls. Hello, Gillicus. Welcome. I'll test it up to 10 and see how many we get. So yeah, we're 4-2 right now, which is pretty much normal. I don't see how that is any different than how it normally is. It's a little bit above average, but that's just because we're doing a pretty small sample size. Yeah, we'll do it up till 10 to see what happens. So we're at 4-2. 6 of them so far. Who's more of a threat? Let's do Famine. 4-3, so it's starting to head down now to a... Basically, it's percent chance that it should be. Yeah, it seems perfectly fine to me. We'll throw that down. Throw this over. And do we have any converts that are worth it? No, we were at what? 4-3, I think I just said. Let's go try for another one. That's 5-3. 5-4. 5-5. So it's almost down to its exact percent chance now. Yeah, seems completely normal. I don't see any difference with it at all. We'll go throw down Giant Spider. Unless it's only happening on console or something. 5-6. So it's heading basically right to its exact 40% chance. 6-6. And yeah, that seems about normal. After 12 of them, we got exactly 50%, which is slightly above average. But of course, if we kept doing it, it would keep nudging closer and closer to 40%. Seems perfectly normal. Yeah, I know. We do keep things clean here. Though I don't really think that was that off. But yeah. Well, we'll go and move that over. Throw down the brown. Move that over. Let's see. What did I say we were at last? I think I said 6-6. Let's see if we can devour this. Nope. 6-7. So, yep, that's essentially 40%. Oh, it ruins where I was going to kill it, but we can still kill it. I could have done that the previous turn as well. We actually could have won the previous turn. I just wanted to test one more data point. Can we get another one? No, we're not going to be able to. Okay, let's just kill it. So yeah, that's pretty much 40%. And the little bit of error that we have off of 40% is just from not having a big enough test. So yeah, that's perfectly fine. We got like, let's see, what's that number? It would have been, wait, how many was it? It was 6 out of 7, right? Yeah. So 6 divided by 7. I mean, wait, that's not right. 6 divided by 13. Fail. 6 divided by 13. Oh wait, no, that's not right either. Oh no, that's right. Never mind. It was a 46% chance is what we ended up getting to as our final result. That's about right. And the more we would have done, it probably would have nudged closer to 40% because that was slightly above average. But yeah, that seems perfectly normal. Nothing out of the ordinary with Pharos-Ra from what I can see. Testing gem spawn too. We pretty much already know that gem spawn was changed slightly. We just don't know how exactly. But I can guarantee with 100% accuracy that within the last 2 weeks, gem spawn has changed very, very ever so slightly. I think the main thing they did was just cut back the combo breaker. It wasn't really even the spawns that changed. It was just the combo breaker no longer activates as harshly as it was before. It's really the only thing they really changed. It didn't specifically change how gem spawning changed, even though I kind of said that wording. It's mainly they just removed the combo breaker, or at least removed it enough that it's not noticeable anymore. At least on the PC version. I don't know if they did it on the other versions. The mobile version never even had it in the first place. Not quite sure about console. Where to move? Go throw it on yellow. Hello, Anthony. Well, I shouldn't say that they never had it in the first place. They always had it. Actually, every platform always had it. It's just they have it at different intensities for whatever reason. And the PC one was the highest as of recently, but then they cut it back down so it matches all the other versions. That's basically the change that they end up making the other day, or the other week. They also end up changing, they shadow changed the legendary tasks and buffed them up slightly, even though they didn't really make much word on that. Oh yeah, the mall team. Oh, I absolutely love using mall teams. I don't normally use them as much anymore, but they are quite a bit of fun to mess around with. Do I still have one set up? I should. I never show these in the best team video because I've already shown them in the past, like 2 or 3 times. But they are pretty decent. Did I not save my mall team? I know I have one. I guess I'll go recreate it. I might not have saved it because I know it so well that there isn't really a point of saving it. So let me just go make one real quick. It's the pretty standard team. Just a, let me see. Get them all in there. Get the Mercy. Get the, come on, go. Get the Inferno King. I wish you could just click it and then instantly have it in. Like double click. Like if I just double clicked right there, boom, put it into my team. Double click, go. Inferno King and a Shagra. There we go. Okay. Is there seriously no way to quickly do that? No, I don't think there's any way to like instantly make it go into your team. They need a hotkey for that. They really need to go and make actual hotkeys on the PC version. Okay, I'll roll with this. Could Mercy speed up Alchemist, the Sea, and the Rocket? You could try to speed it up. You would have less damage, though. You would have a lot less damage. But if you... I don't know if that would actually speed it up at all. You would get a quicker start, but the rest of the battle would be slower. Also, what on earth is his team right now? I just realized that. Wow. That's a little bit of an odd team. Also, thank you, Hugo, for the subscribe. Much appreciated. We don't have an extra turn line around, so we're just going to throw Inferno King. Except we don't have alignment. No. The struggle of no alignment ever. Oh, wait, we had Shagra? No, I think I just got Shagra. I was going to say, why didn't I cast Shagra then? If I had it. You know what? I might just still cast it now. Even if we don't get much out of it. I need it so we get alignment for the Inferno King. And that will give us alignment for the Mercy. And then we throw it down again, ideally. Or we can just kill it with something. Or neither. Neither also works. There we go. Yeah, it's a pretty fun team to mess around with. It's still one of the best teams in the game. I will be making a best teams video probably sometime this week. This team will not be in it because I probably put it in like 2 or 3 different best teams videos. And I try making best team videos based on recently added troops into the game, not on what is absolutely the best. Because if I made the video constantly, every single version on what's the absolute best, for one, I made it just so we could kind of archive everything. And the other issue that I would bring up is a lot of the teams would end up just being the same, and the video wouldn't be different enough, which is why I specifically make sure that every single one of them tries primarily using some of the newer troops that were added as in the best teams instead of stuff like this. Because this has been the best since it has come out. This team has been viable for over a year now, and I've done like 6 or 7 of those videos since then. Alright, so we'll go throw the Great Maul down. If you've never tried this team and you have everything, definitely do. It's still one of my absolute favorite teams, even though I don't normally run it anymore. I have to say, with all the changes that they made recently, I think it might be the strongest Skull Spam team. Definitely one of them. Skull Spam doesn't really get used that much anymore, though. Oh, thank you, Gilaka.
Thanks for your vids and for all the work you do.
Thank you so much, Gilakas? I think it's Gilakas, but thank you so much for the donation. Greatly appreciated. Helps out a lot. Where do we move? We'll probably go move that over. Yeah, all donations are likely going to be going towards my Get a New Computer Fund, which I'll be doing soon. I almost have enough. I just need to figure out what on earth I'm actually going to get for my next computer, because I'm still using my college laptop from like 5 years ago, and I still need to update all my stuff to actually doing YouTube, because the setup I have right now, I never intended to be used for like what I'm doing now with YouTube and everything. But yeah, I will be updating that in the future. Thanks so much. Thanks a lot. Greatly appreciated. No, you missed the notification sound. You really like that sound, did you? Well, you can go back into stream thing. Also, I can repeat it. It doesn't repeat the transaction, but it repeats the little notification thing. It'll do that.
Thanks for your vids and for all the work you do.
Yeah, that's all it was. Yeah, all it is it's the same sound that what's his name does. I just got the sound file. If I go and get Brian the Lucky, it makes the exact same sound. Like, let me go show you. Let me see, Brian the Lucky, Brian. It's the same sound that Brian the Lucky makes. What's the easy way to fill Brian the Lucky? Is there one? Let's go Green Seer, I guess. Green Seer. There we go. Oh, you know what? Let's actually just go Soothsayer spam. But yeah, it's the same sound that Brian the Lucky makes when he does this thing. I don't know if I have the audio turned up high enough on the thing for it to do it, though. Yeah, let's go Pure Brown. That shouldn't take too long to get him up. Oh, should have taken those yellows. It's not a color we needed, but we could have gotten a Cascade from it. There we go. Let me see if the audio is turned up high enough. Can you hear it? There it goes. I don't think my audio is turned up enough, though. I could always raise it. Let's see. Hopefully I don't make the sound go too high, though. Let me know if that's too high. But you should be able to hear it now. It's the exact same noise that he makes when he casts. Yeah, there it is. That's all that sound is. You still don't hear it? Even when I turned it up, you still couldn't hear it? Wow, I must have my volume levels really messed up then. Let's see. Oh yeah, my audio is all the way turned down. Let me see. This should be better now. Hopefully this doesn't blast your ears off. I have no way of actually live testing what the sound is up to. Shouldn't be too bad though. You might barely hear my voice now though. Should have been hearable that time. It's a little bit hard because they keep doing all of their moves during it. Okay, the audio is probably like way too loud now. Let me move that back a bit. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I am really bad when it comes to audio. I'll need to like look up stuff on that in the future as well. Like balancing my audio and how exactly what that one measurement of sound actually does and how to get better mic quality and stuff. That's still something I need to look into the future. I have like no audio experience or video editing experience or any of that. I do need to look into that though in the future, just so I can make better videos, and just so the sound is actually proper and everything. Well, yep. Anything else you guys want me to go over? Just let me know. I'll probably give out the code. Actually, I might as well give out the code after this battle. Yeah, I keep the sound pretty low as of recently. I keep it like all the way down. The main reason I do this is mainly just so it's not really that distracting, and also because whenever I play the game, just like naturally, if I'm just playing it on my own, I like having it lower so it's not overdoing whatever I might be doing simultaneously. Because generally, whenever I'm playing Gems of War while not streaming, I'm playing like 2 or 3 other games simultaneously, and I'm just playing the Gems of War matches in between the other stuff that I'm doing, whether it's YouTube, other games, or just stuff around the house. Your voice is really loud compared to the game audio, is it? Let's see, I can fix that a little bit. Let me go and up it some. Okay, let's see. The audio is right about there, so if I go and up this to about there, you should be able to hear the audio. I think I about tripled the sound of the background music. Let me know if that's fine. You should be able to hear the... You should be able to hear it, but not really that loud. The in-game music now. It's always on, I just have it like so low on the thing. I'm actually hearing it a lot louder than you guys are, because I have it turned down in the stream. The main reason for this is because I have it adjusted that way for some other games that I stream, because for some reason it just works a bit differently. Kind of better now? Well, I can make it even higher. I can go much higher than where I put it right now. Like actually, this is the default. How is that right there? That's exactly what I'm hearing right now, is however high I just put it to you guys. The only problem with that is, though, my audio that's coming out might not be as high as what the actual in-game sound is. But yeah, what I have it at right now is the sound completely at what I'm hearing it at. down. Now it's too loud? Yeah. Let's see. Okay. That should be good. Right there. I wish I had a way of actually hearing it live, but what I just adjusted to should be fine. Okay, hopefully that's balanced enough. Earlier was better? Okay. I pretty much have it down to where it was earlier. Just slightly louder than what it was. So it should be perfect now. I'll double check it after stream. See where it's actually at this current level. Hello, Jesse! Welcome! You think this team is okay for normal PvP? Archer? Oh, Archer Hero class. Okay. With Crescendo. Bone Dragon. Famine and Queen Aurora. I don't understand the combo that you're going for there. Because your hero weapon has no true damage to synergize with. Bone Dragon, I would normally advise not using, and if you were, that's not really the type of team you would use it with. Famine is good. Famine plus a Queen Aurora is good. It's just your front two slots I'm not really understanding what you're going for with them. Like, of course, you're trying to Bone Dragon into the Archer's trait. I just don't feel like it's going to work out too well. The biggest change I would make, you could try maybe using a Keeper of Soul instead. It's very rare that you ever use a Bone Dragon instead of a Keeper of Souls these days, with the changes that they made to Bone Dragon. There are still some instances where Bone Dragon is better, but that is not one of them. Normally you only use Bone Dragon these days if you're specifically utilizing his final trait. It's about the only time he really gets used for the most part. Assuming you have both of them, that is. Oh, that's a match. There we go. We can even do it for an extra turn if we want, which we will. You got bingo? Oh, what? Bingo for the sounds? Let's see. It seems to be a mix of true damage and skull damage, yeah. Oh, that's what you were saying, bingo, too. Generally, you don't mix the two. The only troop that you tend to mix both of those with is Crimson Bat, because Crimson Bat can tear them apart with skulls while also gaining 2x skull damage as soon as they take any true damage. When are we using event keys again? September 1st. Oh wait, no, sorry, that's the new mythic. September 4th. September 1st is the new mythic, which is where we're going to dump the rest of our keys. And September 4th is when most people, or at least late game people, are going to throw their event keys. Because on September 4th, we're getting a new epic, which will also be in glory keys, of course, and a legend that is only in glory keys. So that'll be the week that we throw our event keys. And we'll throw all the other keys on September 1st. Also, there's a good possibility, or not a good, but there is a possibility that version 3.1 with the crafting system and everything will be released by that time as well. So I'm not quite sure if that will change anything at all or not, but do keep that in mind as well. Because they did mention that the console version is ideally getting the new patch by the end of the month. And PC Mobile will not be too far behind, if even any behind. It might be the same day or the same, kind of like what they did earlier, where they did one day and then the other day, like basically right after. But for some reason, again, yeah, console will be getting the next patch prior to PC Mobile. It won't be by much. It won't be much earlier, but it will be slightly earlier by like a couple days, maybe a week. Okay, please die. There we go. Oh no, that error. They need to fix this error. They need to fix this error. It doesn't happen that often, but when it does, it is so devastating. It counts a win as a lose, and you get nothing for the win. It's the most annoying glitch that has ever been in this game, and for some reason it's still not fixed. It has to do something with their servers. I thought it would be fixed after they switched servers, but it isn't. So it has to do with something with the game interacting with the servers, but they haven't fixed it. I have no clue how they're going to fix it, but they definitely need to get that fixed, because that is the most annoying glitch this game has ever had, and it still is not patched. And it hasn't been around forever, but it has been around pretty much forever. I can't remember when it hasn't been around, but I know for sure when the game first started that it wasn't. I'm not sure what specifically made it start coming in, but yeah, it's any of you who have ever seen it know what I mean, how annoying that glitch is. ETA on patch for console. The official post made by the Gems of War devs was fingers crossed that they will have it done by the end of this month, or they'll have it on console by the end of the month. So yeah, and end of the month, of course, is in the next 10 days. So ideally, console gets a new patch in 10 days or less, and PC mobile will likely be very, very shortly after. It's why I believe they switched the event, because people were wondering why they moved back the troll event. I mean, the orc event. I mean, no, I was right the first time. No, the goblin event. I'll get it right eventually. They're all pretty much similar, but the goblin event, they ended up shifting the goblin event to September 4th. It was supposed to be, I think, this week or last week or something. Actually, I think it was supposed to be this week, but they ended up moving it back, and I believe the reason for this was because of the upcoming patch that's coming. When is console getting the Kingdom Urskea? You guys should be getting that within the next few weeks. You need the, console needs a client update before they can get it. And the client update is coming in the next update. They always do it with the updates. And the next update's within the next 10 days. So, or ideally within the next 10 days. So, assuming that does come out then, you should be getting Urskea probably a week after that. Maybe even simultaneously, I don't know. But pretty much as soon as you guys get a new patch, very, very shortly after, you guys will get Urskea Kingdom. Also, for the next few weeks, maybe even like the next month or so, console will be diverting into different events than PC mobile, but after that, they should be 100% caught up within like the next month or two. So it's very close that the platforms are finally, for the first time ever, 100% identical as far as at least troop progress and kingdom progress. Tape your old phone over leak and get a new one solved. What? That does not sound like a good idea, but that is pretty funny. That glitch is particularly annoying when it happens during Guild Wars. I've never actually seen it happen to Guild Wars. But yeah, I could definitely see that being ridiculously annoying when it happens to Guild Wars. The other problem with Guild Wars 2 is they currently have nothing in place to be able to modify scores in Guild Wars. So for example, if a glitch ends up happening in Guild Wars and you lose points, there is nothing the devs can actually do to give you more points. I'm not sure if they reimburse you in a different way. I don't even think they do. But they have no way specifically to manipulate the points of a Guild War battle. They might eventually update the game so that they can do that, because I know that they have had some issues with it in the past, which is one of the many things that people have complained about Guild Wars in the past for. But yeah, we'll see if they ever make a fix for that, because generally if anything happens wrong in the game that isn't your fault, that's like as a result of a glitch, if you just send a support ticket to the devs, they will normally reimburse you, and with interest, almost always as well. That's kind of nice. Sometimes getting a glitch to happen, if you can prove that it happened, even if you can't, sometimes it is like, okay, sure, if it's like a really small amount of resources. But yeah, especially if you have proof, they normally just reimburse you plus the interest of it, so it's kind of nice. The support and devs are pretty good about that. Let's see. You're not sure that an elderly iPhone makes a suitable sealant? No, not at all. Let's see. Seems like the money you were saving for your next phone might need to be used for fixing your roof instead. Oh, is that where that whole thing came from? I was wondering what the whole conversation is. The struggle of reading chat backwards. That is never a good idea. But I do keep on doing that. I don't know why I do that. I keep reading chat like 100% backwards. It's because of how it comes in. It makes it like you kind of read it backwards. Cauldron might work better. Oh, Cauldron, yes. Cauldron is pretty good if you're going to be using Archer class first slot. I used to do that when Archer used to be around. I've kind of stopped doing it recently, mainly because... actually, I don't know why. Mainly because I kept using other hero classes. I think like Death Knight class and Sorcerer and Mechanist class, stuff like that. So I kind of stopped using the whole Archer Cauldron. But it is a pretty nice combo. For 10 mana, you get an HP buff, you double your attack, and you have the Archer class, so it works out pretty well. I used to use it with War as well. Use a Cauldron into War and then just tear apart everything. That doesn't work as good anymore because of how his traits were changed. So that's not really applicable anymore, but it was still fun while we could have done it in the past. Oh, don't you dare kill our Pharos-Ra. Let's see if his 40% is 40%. No, it's 100%! Though we only did one Devour, so that's the only data point we have. Obviously, it's not actually 100%, but fail. He killed the Pharos-Ra team. Luckily, all we need is KrissTigger to win, but still, he killed our Pharos-Ra. How are we going to make an Eclipse? Also, how are you 3 HP already? It's actually going to die. I think we just lost. That is really bad. Well, throw it on Browns, I guess. For our alignment there. Throw down a Valkyrie on something. I need to make sure we keep a Skull Distract on the board. There we go. We'll move that down. Is your magic higher than me? 16, 19. It would be if you were actually fully leveled. And we'll just kill it out that way. And there we go. Let's match. Oh, you missed the code? Oh no, actually, we might as well do the code right now. I said I was just about to do it, and then I forgot to go do it. Let me go do the redeem code. So let's go get that out. Redeem code time. Oh, I was wondering why I had this open. I still have the sparkly walrus mustache open. That's funny. Oh gosh. Anyways, what was I looking for? I was looking for redeem codes. Let's see. Go to mail. Go to codes. Where are my codes these days? I think these are it. Okay, which code should we go for? Which one's the most all the way to the top? Let's see. Oh, this one could kind of work, I guess. Let's go with this one. It kind of suits the event troop. So let's go with this. Let me go put it into the interface. We get that in. Where'd it go? Where's the little thingy? Little thingy. The thing that says redeem code. There you are. And put that in. There we go. Ice skating. Yeah, ice skating. There we go. Kind of works. It's Glacial Peaks week. It is all frozen and such. Oh, I should probably make a video on Queen Mab this week. I've done it in the past, but actually most of the teams are probably still the same. I might still do it though. And there's a couple nice things that you can use Queen Mab for. Generally, she's just used with, of course, when I click on it, she's not. But generally, she's just used in a that team. Or Vash Valkyrie just as Queen Mab. Or anything in first slot, like a Kraken or something. Or Sea Troll, Valkyrie just as Queen Mab. Valkyrie just as Queen Mab is the base team she's pretty much always used with. It's one of the strongest teams in the game. And on console, I believe it's literally the strongest team in the game. And also very, very annoying. Anyways, let me go claim the code. The code. Well, we actually did have a name called Code the other day. Let me go and go get this in. Open a new tab. Go and type in the invite code. Oh, by the way, if you don't know where your invite code is, you go under settings. Oh wait, actually, let me go get the actual link for it too. You go to gemsofwar.com and go underneath game code. Used to be a lot easier when it was actually usable within the game. Unfortunately, you do have to go to the website. And there's the thing. Wait, is there a teaser on their Twitter? Did they just post one? Wait. They're teasing us. How could they do such a thing? What's that? Another teaser? Please enjoy the sneak peek of the Soulforge coming soon. Oh, that teaser. Yeah, console's getting it within the next 10 days. Look at that Soulforge. Look at that sexy finger that Soulforge. Anyways, yeah. That made it a lot more sexual. But yeah, that's Soulforge. That Soulforge fingering. Yeah. Anyways, there's your invite code. Or you go under settings and then under invite code, and it would type in whatever your game says there. And let's go. Let's go and put in all of our stuff. So put in my invite code or whatever yours is. Put in the code, which is below me. Say that we're not a robot. Click redeem and get our normal reward. And there we go. And that gives the normal reward of 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. Enjoy, everyone. Let's go see what we get from the 1 gem key. What do we get? A Drake Rider. Good troop. Don't really need more copies of it, though. And we did more of the events without even trying. There we go. So if I was to try, we could get it done in under an hour. It's a pretty easy event. I'm not really going to bother, though, because I could passively gain it just by using, like, KrissTigger and stuff just normally on my team. Yeah, if there's any other teams or anything you guys want me to go over, let me know. Tacet, I'm in timeout. Hey, I wasn't the one who posted it. Though I was the one that made the joke. Okay, anyways, serious time. Back to the game. Okay, I'll go take the purple. Dev has toys, not sharing. We'll go take brown and the yellow. And the other brown. And Gorgulf it. Alright, we'll move the blue down. What else do we need? Pharos-Ra? No, we don't have any Pharos-Ra alignment. We'll just throw that on browns and go from there. Where do I move? Move that over. We still don't have Pharos-Ra alignment, so we'll probably just clear the board. I don't want to Valkyrie the yellow. Well, if I'm clearing the board anyways, I guess I could. Or, yeah, we'll just do it anyways. So we'll get that away. Take whatever other color we can take and just explode the board. And then we'll destroy them from here. So still no Pharos-Ra alignment, that is. We'll go throw this on blue. Okay, that actually didn't give us alignment. I thought it might have. Oh, yes it is. So that wasn't where I was thinking it would. Just throw that down. Get ourselves maybe a Valkyrie down just so we can get KrissTigger. Throw a KrissTigger poke and then pretty much good to go from there. We'll do that. Get our blue X turn. Take the skull dead. Where can you pull a Pharos-Ra? Wait till crafting system. That's about the easiest way to pull a Pharos-Ra. Would be wait till you get crafting system in the next couple weeks. Yeah. It's almost impossible to specifically get it. You have about a decimal of a % chance that you'll get a mythic, and when you get a mythic, you have like a 1 out of I think 14 chance. Let me see. You have a 1 out of however many mythic chance, and you only have a decimal of a % chance to get one from Glory Gem and VIP keys. So let me see if I do it by rarity, base rarity. We'll go and see, yeah, there's 1, 10, there's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 mythics. So even if you were to somehow get a mythic drop, which is ridiculously low, there's a 1 out of 16 chance that that mythic drop will specifically be a Pharos-Ra. Also on console right now, I believe you guys still have the current event mythic, or not the event mythic, but you know, the new mythic, whatever it was. What was it the other day? I think it was Infernus. So do keep that in mind. On console, there's a 100% chance that when you get a mythic, it'll just be Infernus. On PC Mobile right now, it's a 1 out of 16 chance that it'll be each of the individual mythics that are currently released at the moment. So you're better off just waiting for a crafting system and hoping that it'll be easily craftable. Yeah, it's 1 out of 16 chance, assuming you actually get a mythic. And the chance of mythic, the actual % chance is like 0.0001 or something that you would specifically get a Pharos-Ra from opening any key. So crafting system has been definitely needed for a while now, and it's coming in like 2 to 3 weeks, maybe even less. They already just did the spoiler thing that his name just posted. Let's see, who posted that link? Yeah, Strawn just posted a link to another little preview of the upcoming patch. So yeah, it is coming soon, TM. And they already said on the forum that they are hoping to get it out to console by the end of the month. So PC Mobile won't be too far behind. Hello, Ripx Stock. Welcome. I know the hype is real for the next patch. I really hope they will make a video preview for it, though. I should probably make a thread on it on the forum. I don't see how it will take them that long. They can take, like, I don't know. They'd need, like, 3 people to take out, like, 2 or 3 hours from their workday, and they could easily get that video completely done. for a preview video for the next patch. They haven't done one for almost a year now. I've been missing them. That used to be something to look forward to every few months, but now they kind of stopped doing it. We still have patches to look forward to, but they don't do the preview, which was always like the hype before the actual patch. That was kind of nice. Now we don't really have that anymore. Well, we kind of still do, but it's not as big as it used to be when you actually got like a preview video. And sometimes they did multiple preview videos, not just one. Yeah, that would explain why you haven't got mythics yet. The mythics were never intended for you to have every mythic. The game was set up so that you would only have a few select mythics. Crafting system will allow you to have more mythics. It also allow you to have specific mythics though. But yeah, the way that the game has been set up prior to this next patch, I never really expected anyone to really gather all the mythics. It was just kind of a thing where you were supposed to have like a few select unique ones. But for completionist purposes, they are adding the crafting system, which pretty much most other games of the type do have. So I'm glad that they are finally bringing it. It's been requested pretty much forever, and they're finally implementing it next patch. Where do we move? Where do we move? Do we throw Valkyrie at all? I'll just take the brown over. Let him giant spider and go from there. The fingering is missing in the title. I'm not gonna put that in the title. Well, we'll go for Golta. Well, we'll go and do Golta. And we'll just get down the greens. I could make that as a post to my Facebook. Telling them to go look at the one that the devs posted. Let's see. Well, we'll go on brown. Get our blue. Pharos-Ra on something. Do we have the opening to do so? We don't have an extra turn. I might just clear the board. Yeah, let's clear the board. That'll kill it out with the skull poke. And then we can just Pharos-Ra one of them. Or actually, we might as well just double KrissTigger at this point. We'll do KrissTigger number 1. Get a Valkyrie. KrissTigger number 2. Oh wait, we already had the other KrissTigger. Why did I even do that then? Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, there's no Apocalypse events. Yeah, currently the 4 Mythic Apocalypse are the hardest troops to obtain in the game. They're probably going to be relative to every other Mythic once next patch comes. But yeah, as of this current moment in time, these 4 troops are the hardest to obtain in the entire game. The main reason for this is they aren't associated with a kingdom, so they are 100% never in event keys, and the only chance that you could possibly ever get them is out of the 1 out of 16 random chance whenever you happen to get a Mythic. So it is ridiculously hard to get all 4 of these, which is unfortunate, because 2 of them are actually pretty viable, particularly Famine. Famine is one of the most annoying troops in the game. Not necessarily the strongest, but as far as annoying, he is like top tier annoying troop. And Def is similarly. He has been a little bit more tame now that Deathmark got nerfed. He was one of the reasons he was one of the reasons why Deathmark needed to get nerfed. But yeah, now Deathmark has a 1-turn delay. It used to have a 2-turn delay, that was too much. Then they made a 0-turn delay, that was too little. Now it has a 1-turn delay, which is okay. I normally don't use Deathmark as much anymore, because 1-turn delay is still devastating. Too bad there wasn't a way to make like a 0.5-turn delay or something. But yeah, I generally don't really use Deathmark that much anymore. It was already pretty inconsistent to begin with, and now with a 1-turn delay, it's just even more inconsistent. Because you have to just hope on random luck that you end up getting the kills, which is never a good idea. You want to reduce the amount of luck in every team you ever play. It's why one of the main reasons why every single troop associated with luck generally never gets used within the meta. It's just better to have things that are consistent rather than having to depend on a certain % chance. Because when you desperately need something to happen and it doesn't, then you're kind of in trouble. Of course, there are some factors that still come into play with every team that are luck related. Like everything that ever falls on the board is complete RNG. But there's still things that you can control, and you can slightly go for them occasionally. But you need to make sure that the base of your team is not really luck-based, so that the only thing that really happens is the luck of the board is the only thing you really have to worry about. Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. That's really bad. That is ultra bad. He even got the Famine. I thought it was bad when I saw that, and he just gets the Famine out of nowhere, and it becomes even worse. At least we got an okay Cascade there. I'll go drop that. Didn't get the yellow off the top. Like stuff like that is kind of like the RNG I was referring to. Like this too. Like there's a chance we get a blue right there, but there's no guarantee that we would get it. 1 out of 7 chance, but still worth trying. Like right there too. We have a chance of getting a purple for an extra turn up there. And of course, again, we don't get it because it's a relatively low chance. But it's still good to try for those things because if you do get it, then you didn't really sacrifice anything negative towards yourself. Like there, us getting a random skull and stuff like that. It's always nice to try looking for those kind of little, like, small moves that probably have a low chance of happening, but if you're going to take it anyways, then you might as well. Okay, we just need a Valkyrie into a Pharos-Ra at this point. I mean, into a KrissTigger, not a Pharos-Ra. Well, I guess we could still throw a Pharos-Ra if we wanted to. Not that big a deal that we get them off or not, though. Where do we move? Red? Yeah, I think we remove red. Is that an extra turn, though? Because that's going to move that as well. No, it's not going to be an extra turn if I remove red. So we'll just go and KrissTigger on like yellow or something. Actually, I should have just removed red from the board, but that was enough as well. And another match. All the free maps. The Sunbird looks kind of awful. Yeah, the Sunbird coming next week. I do see one potential for it, though. It can do red storms pretty much instantly, assuming the interaction for it works correctly. But yeah, as far as damage output, it's going to be really annoying to use because it looks like a Bull Taurus, but it can't be used as a Bull Taurus. For one, it has one higher mana cost than a Bull Taurus. The other problem that the Phoenix has, or the Sunbird that's coming next week, is it's going to be killing itself. So if you try HP buffing it to give more damage to it, it's only going to get the one cast. I almost feel like they should make it a 2x boost ratio, and then it would work. If they make it a 2x boost ratio instead of a 1-to-1, that would make it more unique compared to a Bull Taurus. That would actually make it viable compared to a Bull Taurus. But they might not do that because it's an ultra rare, which is a lower rarity than him, which would basically make Bull Taurus obsolete if they were to do that. So, yeah. But in the current state that's in, if they're releasing exactly like the spoiler thread says, or the little post thing, it's not going to be really worth using. Even if the interaction works so that whenever it kills itself, it creates a firestorm, that's still not really going to be that worth it. The only thing I could ever really see it maybe being used for is if they're running a lot of status effects on the enemy team, and none of them happen to be silenced, then maybe it would be used. I really wish they would rework the first trait into something that would actually trigger once it comes back, because after it dies the first time, Fireheart does literally nothing. So it's basically like a dead trait. All it has is regeneration and from ashes, which creates a firestorm whenever it dies, or anything dies on the team. By the way, here's the thing I'm talking about, by the way, for any of you that don't know. If you haven't bookmarked that page yet, definitely do so. It is a really, really nice resource. How are we against a 3-digit team score? Really? Okay, let's just destroy this real quick. I probably should have put what's-his-name in the team so we could have gotten 400 additional gold per battle, or, you know, for this battle. But, yeah, let's just destroy this real quick. Sorry, what level are you? Sorry, level 20. Wow, that is sad. They need to fix matchmaking. This doesn't happen that often, but how on earth are we a level 1001 something fighting a level 20? This guy, you can get to level 20 within like 2 hours of playing. I know because we did it like 2 weeks ago when we were messing with the new beta version. Yeah, that's. If I was a new player seeing that, I would probably like instantly quit. It's like, what on earth is this pay to win? But yeah, they needed to fix that to actually make it so you fight people around you, because it's fair if he fights people around him. Like, it won't look too bad. But if he keeps fighting like level 1000 somethings who have like everything in the game, it's gonna look very suspicious to a newer player. Okay. Well, go take the yellows. Where do we move? Go take the brown over. No! We lost all the things. Alright, we'll take the other brown and just start throwing Gorgolf. Go, Gorgolfa! There we go. And get our Pharos-Ra down. No, Ragnagord. You're in the way. You ruined the extra turn I was about to do. Speaking of that, Queen Mab, you also ruined the extra turn I was going to do. Because now I can't extra turn just from casting. So I might as well just toss Pharos-Ra then. Well, I do need souls first. So let me go throw this down. Hopefully he gets gold distracted. Not like that. Not for an extra turn. Okay, there we go. And now I can throw a Pharos-Ra. Not for an extra turn, but just for getting it down. So we get a kill. We'll throw this down, get rid of Scion. He'll get skull distracted. He'll give us a KrissTigger cast, which we'll throw on, I guess, brown or blue? Oh, whoops. I could have taken that. Well, too late for that. Let's just go on brown then, I guess. Oh, he still managed. Wow, we got an extra turn on something that wasn't frozen. What was not frozen on our team? Brown. No, brown is frozen. Wait, how did we extra turn? Oh, skull. It would have to have been a skull then. That's the only thing that's not frozen. Red, yellow, green, blue, brown, purple are all frozen. So it had to have been a skull. Oh, never mind. KrissTigger isn't frozen. Because it looks like crystals, I thought it was frozen. Oh, okay. So never mind. We're not frozen on green and we're not frozen on skulls. But everything else we're frozen on. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, let's just go get Pharos-Ra, even though we lose our turn. Still not unfrozen, but we can just throw this down and then use KrissTigger for the kill next turn. Or not. You ruined our hopes and dreams. Let's go get it back. course, we lose our turn. It won't really matter, though. And let's eclipse him. Solar eclipse! Dead. Did anyone here actually get to see the eclipse? I didn't even mention that earlier. I mentioned myself, like, barely seeing it because it didn't really do the full eclipse from where I was. I thought it wouldn't have been too big a deal if I was slightly off, but apparently it is. I wasn't, like, in the direct line that it was going through. I was just near the direct line that it was going through. Let's see. Hello, Kawe. Welcome. But yeah, anyone else have any other questions? Any other teams you want me to go over? Anything of the such? Oh, how long is the redeem code active? It's actually not active for a certain amount of time, though I wish they would make it like that. It's active for a certain amount of uses. They don't want me saying the exact amount of uses anymore, but it's enough to last about 15 to 30 minutes, generally. It's several hundred uses, but I can't say the exact amount. But yeah, they have increased it recently, how many uses it gives, so that's kind of nice. I wish they would make it timed, though. I wish, like, from the second you use a code, I wish it had, like, a 2-hour lifespan or something like that. That would be absolutely perfect if they made it something like that. But currently, every code they ever release is based on an X amount of uses, not on a time limit. Let's see. Oh, we'll go and get Pharos-Ra. Go in. This actually isn't enough damage to kill anything, is it? Well, we'll still throw it on Bat, because I need him to die. And if nothing else, we can always kill him off of KrissTigger, which is perfectly fine. And there we go. We can actually kill him right now off of KrissTigger. I guess we'll go do just that. Get rid of greens. I think we can get an extra turn up there. Nope. Okay. I was hoping we could get one. We'll throw the Pharos-Ra on greens, I guess. That gives that again. KrissTigger into a skull would be great. There we go. We can actually do it by removing blue. And 2 HP, really? Okay. I'll throw the Pharos-Ra. And that's matched. We can kill him off the Gorgolfa explosion. Oh, you watched it on TV. Ah! I actually didn't watch any footage of the solar eclipse yet. It's actually something I haven't bothered doing it. Or, you know, I actually got to see, like, partial of it. But I didn't bother actually looking at, like, where the full solar eclipse was, the footage that people got from that. So yeah, I should probably look that up later tonight after the stream. Can I do some mirror battles? Oh, sure, I can do a couple mirror battles. Actually, this would have been a fun one to do a mirror battle against. We actually just did the team earlier. So yeah, we can go do a couple mirror battles. It has to be something that's not too horrible of a team, though, on the enemy team. It can't be something where it just goes way too ridiculously slow, because some mirrors will do that. Because, of course, defend teams are made for defending, not for invading. Some of them do double for both, but there are people that are going to be specifically making defend-related ones that aren't made for PvP. I will still go and mess with a couple of them. Let's see. We'll go and throw that down. Oh, Holog said that he's going to be playing nice from now on. If he does end up cheating, then yes, I will end up kicking him from the guild, or he'll just end up becoming banned. But as long as there's no signs that he's specifically cheating in any way, shape, or form, he might as well stay. As long as he plays fair. Yeah, the second he starts cheating again, then nope, he's out. The main thing he got caught for was trying to mod the mobile game to have the 4x version that PC Mobile has. I mean, that PC has, I should say. PC and console. I'm so used to saying PC Mobile whenever I say a feature. Hello, Undertale. Welcome. Glad you could join us. That's a game I haven't played for a while. Though there isn't... Undertale's kind of like one of those games that you only really ever play once. Unless you're planning on, like, speed running the game. You never really play Undertale more than a normal run and then a genocide run. And then that's basically it. Okay, let me go do some mirror teams as suggested. So let's start the mirror team against Full Drain. Interesting. So let's go mirror him. I'm going to mirror the banner as well, even though I'd probably choose a slightly different banner for that particular team. Let me see. Scion, Spirit Fox. Let me see. Scion, Spirit Fox, Rag, Ragna. And Famine. And I think he used brown-purple. If I was to use this team, I'd probably use brown-red instead. But we'll go with brown-purple. I guess he's doing that for the quicker Scion and the quicker Spirit Fox. So we'll go brown-purple. There we go. Okay, mirror match. Scion, Spirit Fox, Ragnagord, Famine. Though we're basically always going to have the upper hand on mirror matches, though. Is the only problem with them. Not only will we almost always have a higher team score than them with higher stats, we will also have the advantage of first turn advantage, because the player always goes first compared to the AI. Oh yeah, I forgot, we don't have +1 red. I am so used to using +1 red with Ragnagord. I never not run it. Let's see, the double negative. But let's go move up green, I guess. Start getting more drain power. Okay, he has his drain up. I can just skull him to steal it. He can skull me back though, which is the only problem. Maybe I Spirit Fox him instead. We get red out of it too. So he'll drain me. I can drain him back. And then he does that. And then, wow, this is going to be a really weird battle. This is going to be one drain after another. We'll move that over. Oh, no, good, another skull. Good thing he didn't end up getting that. We'll throw this down. Hopefully it'll hit HP. Oh, never mind, that's not going to be. Wow, it only did 3 damage to the one I needed it to hit the most. We'll throw this down on green. We get the poke for the kill. We get mana on everything, and we pretty much just win from here. So we're good to go. Throw the Famine down. Throw Spirit Fox on last slots. Just for the damage, and then another one will kill it later. Throw the Scion when we need to in a moment. Actually, we might as well throw it now, why not? Throw the Scion down, get the Ragnagord off for the manas. And then we can Spirit Fox to kill Famine, and that's pretty much match. That will now kill the Ragnagord, or it should. Oh, never mind, we only have 14. Why did its magic get reduced so much? I guess Famine just got magic denial happy. Just kept denying magic over and over again. We'll go throw this down like purple or something. And there we go. That's match. We're pretty much match. We'll throw the Scion and then Famine. There we go. Mirror match destroyed. And we didn't even lose a troop. Yeah, so late to the stream, you feel asleep. Hello, Headless. Oh, you fell asleep. Or you feel asleep. I don't know which one you meant to say. But yeah, I sometimes take naps during the day. It's kind of nice. Okay, let's go mirror this one. Oh, this is going to be a weird mirror. We'll make this the last one that we go and mirror. Humility, Humility, Dracula's Mercy. It'll be interesting. This fight will basically come down to just a brawl between Draculus and Draculus. I can almost guarantee that's going to be the end of this fight. Is the battle of double Draculus. This battle could elongate for a while. Hopefully not too long, we'll see. Depends if I can get a lucky enough start. Depends what the starting board looks like with the Mercy cast. Oh yeah, anyone just getting here, don't forget the redeem code still should be working, I believe. Used on gemsofwar.com underneath game code. If you're on PC mobile, definitely make sure to claim it for some free resources. Okay, we'll throw this on blue. Get our yellow and blues. Did we get magic? No. I need it though. Throw it on green or blue still? Oh, I could have taken that swipe. Oh well. Now he gets it. We'll throw this on green. Getting some pretty bad casts. He's going for skulls, which I actually don't mind because he's poking us with them. We got magic on that one, which would be useful if we could actually get this alignment. There we go. We got the magic buff on it. Still need a little bit more cast potential before I really do anything. He's going to take that skull next turn, which is going to cascade into a bunch of stuff, so we'll take it first to make sure he doesn't mess around with any of that. We do have Mercy alignment, which I am going to throw down. Before I cast this, though, let's see. Do we go for the one-shot, or do we play it safe? I think I go for the one-shot. I didn't get it. Come on, we have another chance. Come on, get it. We have another chance. Come on, get it. We get another chance. Give it magic already. There we go. The one-shots. The glorious Dracula's one-shots. Still... Oh no, we still don't have it. Okay, let's keep going until we get the one-shot back. We will get that one-shot. You just wait, Draculus. There we go. The glorious one-shot again. Don't you dare. No. No. Good. The Dracula's one-shot. Still. There we go. 517 HP. I'll take it. There we go, the Draculus mirror. Oh yeah, we'll go mirror another one, might as well. That was actually quite a bit of fun. Oh, that one is kind of ugly to go in mirror though. Let me actually go fight it with a normal team. Oh, you know what, let's just mirror it, why not? Let's go. Scion, Rag, and Double Famine. Scion... I mean not Rag, Car next, I mean. The car! And Double Famine. Oh, we only have 2 famines. Well, that works out perfectly. What banner does he use? Okay, we'll use that one as well, just to mirror him. Where's banner choice? The one with the unicorn. There it is. Unicorn banner. In we go. Let's see. Your aunt was like, I think this decoration on the ceiling might be a leak. And I was like, I don't see any water. And then I touched the wall and it was soft. It was like, oh yeah, that ain't right. That's definitely not good. I've never actually had a house that ended up leaking like that, I don't believe. I'm kind of grateful that it hasn't happened yet. This house does have a lot of problems with it though. We do eventually need to replace out the roof. It's just something we haven't really got the funds for as of recently. The biggest thing that we kind of ended up doing recently was the new heating and cooling system. That was our main priority, and we ended up getting that done. Still waiting on the rebate back for that, but once I get that, that of course is going towards the new computer. But yeah, next project will probably be the roof. Because it hasn't started leaking yet, but if I keep waiting and never doing it, it's going to be inevitable eventually. Okay, 6 HP. That should be enough to split kill it. There we go, perfect. And now we essentially just win, because we can just keep Scion denying him. We also have a Famine that's essentially full mana, even though it's not all the way there yet. It's close enough. There we go, and that's full mana. So pretty much anything he does, we just won. We have Double Famine ready. And I might as well throw it on Carnex. Might as well work from the top down. And we can kill it with a Scion, or should be able to. There's no guarantee that we will, but it's a pretty high chance that this will kill it. There we go. And then we just keep famining the famines. And then that's how we're going to win. Famine the famines. The new meta. Famine the famines. Actually, that's kind of always been the meta against famine, is to just famine it. Oops, I forgot. We have 0 attack. Hello. He has... Too many turns have gone by. We basically have no attack, no nothing now on it. We can't even drain his mana if we wanted to, unless we hit it 4 times the skull or something. There's no point of even bothering with moving them or anything. So let's keep taking the mana as we need and go from there. So there goes Scion. That's actually perfectly fine that it died. It wasn't really going to do much anyways. I do have a Famine available. I'm going to wait a turn and hopefully not give him anything here. Good, fine, perfect. Could wait another turn if I really wanted to, but we have Double Famine, so there's really no need to. And now we just have to kill the final Famine, and we're good to go. And yeah, we essentially won. We have a Famine just waiting there, unless he gets some kind of really weird extra turn. There isn't any way he's going to win at this point. And we have Double Famine, so now it's very over. We'll throw the 1 Famine down, and we'll just wait. Maybe just throw Carnex a couple times, maybe get Skull Poke. There we go, perfect. And down it goes. So there we go, 3 mirror battles in a row. All defeated. We do have the upper hand literally every time, though. Let's see. Mirror the Cabarrus. Let me actually go Mirror the Cabarrus. Why not? It's my revenge battle as well. Didn't we do this earlier? I think I might have switched my... Oh, yeah, duh. We already switched it. Unless I saved it down here. I don't think I did. No, I saved the Soul Eclipse down there, but I didn't save this one down. So let me just go... He's using the wrong banner, though. Should I copy his wrong banner? No, I'm going to use the right banner for once. I can't copy when he's using that bad of a banner on it. Particularly for defend. He's using a really strange banner on it for defending. Because you generally don't want to get more yellows when you're using this team. The main reason for this is your Forest Guardian denies your Cabarrus' mana. And when the AI is controlling it, you don't want Forest Guardian casting excessively. You want it casting, but you don't want it like constantly casting. Or else your Cabarrus will never have mana to be able to use. And your Giant Spider will always miss. Okay, so we'll throw down. It's basically a mirror. Same team, different banner. By the way, thanks again for the help with the purple team. No problem. Replacing Bone Dragon with Scion ended up upping your average from 1050 for a battle to 1,300. Wow, that is a pretty big change. Yeah, I pretty much always run Scion first slot on purple days and blue days. Basically, every day I can use him, I use it. Not because I like using Scion or anything, but mainly because there's so many other people using Scion that on those colored days, one of the easiest ways just to counter it is to have a fully traded Scion of your own. Oops, I just casted that thinking it was a Kraken for whatever reason. Well, that's bad. I was doing it, it's like, oh, there's a bunch of blues on the board. I'm just going to be able to get an extra turn by doing this. Fail. That is not the correct move. I can actually lose this now. I need to get a Devour. Let's see. Come on, Devour. Okay, now we're going to never get a Devour. We had a pretty good streak earlier. But, of course, when we desperately need it, we're not going to get any. Okay, we got the Skull. That was very much needed Skull. That helped us out quite a bit there. We can take the green into a Skull. I'm going to hope he doesn't take it. Or do I take it? Where will that move things? This will drop by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. He gets a Skull if I do it. I got to try for the Devour chance. There we go. Finally got it right on time. And he didn't even go for it either, so we can go and move that over. Just get a blue off it, but just let him poke it. And then we'll go throw the Forest Guardian down. Let me see. Let's see. Oh wait, what am I doing? We pretty much spawned. I forgot, it converts out the purple as well. So that works out. Can we drop anything useful? We could try for a Skull drop. That's not really too likely though, so we'll just move that down. And what else? Guess we'll just take a Skull, and one more little poke will end it. And there we go. What is a good purple team for what? A pure purple? Generally, if you're building a pure purple team, you'll want to build it around a Herdmaster and find good positions for the rest from there. Scion first slot, Herdmaster, and 2 damage sources could work. Something along those lines. Really depends what you have for the most part. But yeah, Herdmaster is about the cheapest thing that you can do for a solid mana generator. Scion's generally the disabler that you need, and then you can just go pure damage or summons and other stuff to assist the team. You need to make sure you have at least 1 damage source though. Every pure color day needs at least 1 solid damage source. Yeah, I know. Scion first slot's like the whole meta. It's really unfortunate if you don't have that fully traded or even have one. Crafting system is coming soon though, so hopefully that will make it easier to get certain things. There's a lot of things we're going to need to start covering once the crafting system comes out. Like what to get and what's viable, what's not, what you should spend it on. I don't even know what the cost will be yet until it actually gets released. So we'll find all that out. It is coming within like the next 10 days or so, next 2 weeks or so. So hype. It's almost there. Crafting's almost there, as well as dungeoning, which could be kind of interesting. I feel like they're going to need a rebalance dungeoning though. Upwards actually, not downwards, but upwards. I feel like in the late game it's going to be too easy. But anyways, or maybe give some kind of extra reward for a higher difficulty. Do I like Pokemon? Yes, I like Pokemon. I haven't played any Pokemon since Pearl, though, whatever version Pearl and the other one was, which is, well, almost a decade now. But yeah, I haven't been playing any or watching any of the anime or anything for Pokemon as of the last, like, decade or so. Actually, most things Nintendo, I've still been following a little bit here and there. But for the most part, I haven't really been messing around with Nintendo stuff anymore. I mainly shifted completely over to PC gaming. PC Master Race now. But yeah, I still like most things Nintendo. It's just a lot of the Mario games these days have been kind of stale. And as far as Pokemon, I just haven't really had much of an interest in it as of recently. But I still like the series. I never really got competitive with it. And playing it casually is kind of average. If you don't have like friends or stuff to kind of play with, since I don't have anyone around me anymore within a near proximity, I don't find it as interesting anymore, because that's what I used to do when I was younger. Like, you would do it at school, you would kind of like battle each other and do stuff like that, and all that kind of fun stuff. You know, guys know if any of you have been doing that in school ever. That was kind of fun. But these days, not really much point in really messing around with it. Let's see. Oh yeah, Tech9 did end up making a guild. It's the Sparkle Walruses. We posted the little image of it before too. I don't have it up anymore though. But we posted your little Sparkle Walrus to the chat. It was pretty funny. Do I like Five Nights at Freddy's? Yes, I've only played the most recent one, Sister Location, but I have followed the lore and the theories and everything for all of them. But yeah. FNAF is pretty nice. I actually found another horror game the other day when, what's his name? Game Theory ended up going over it. And then I ended up looking into that some because it looked pretty interesting. Petscop. Look up Petscop. Petscop. It is kind of interesting. Someone basically made a game for the purpose of making a fake Let's Play to make a horror kind of storytelling thing. It is really, really interesting. There's a lot of different theories out of it, though there's one main theory that everyone keeps going to, which is the one that Game Theory ended up basically summarizing in one of his videos. It's kind of cool. Anyways, I'm going to be heading off for tonight, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the solar eclipse earlier today, and who I got to enjoy. I'm actually going to go look up some footage of that, too. I haven't actually seen, like, the full thing, because by me, I couldn't really see the full effect of the solar eclipse. Is GTA 5 on sale right now? I don't know if I'd actually end up ever playing that. I end up buying the full pack of GTA, like everything from GTA 4 and before, and I haven't played a single one of the games yet. But it is something I could maybe look into in the future. It's not particularly my kind of game, but I could still end up getting some enjoyment from it, just messing around with some things. Anyways, I'm going to be heading out now, guys. Have a wonderful night. See y'all tomorrow night. Of course, we'll be streaming every night as we normally do at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's an hour and a half prior to now every night. So yeah, we do that every night. Of course, we'll be doing Guild Wars for the other 6 days. Every Monday, we just do it for the event. Also, I'm not sure if it's still active, but double check the redeem code below. Use it on gemsofwar.com. Might still be active. Gives a few free resources if you play on PC mobile. Anyways, have a good night, everyone. Best of luck with everything if you're trying for key drops for whatever reason. Maybe like event keys or something. Anyways, have a good week. See y'all later. And don't forget Sentinels. Yeah, I know. I'll make sure to do my Sentinels. I still haven't bothered doing that. But anyways, have a good night, everyone. Goodbye, and thanks for watching.